Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms, everybody. It's been a very long time, of course, but we're back and ready to finally take on the final escalation level. And got only one siege to deal with at the moment, but the more important thing here is trying to figure out what the hell we actually need to do. And I'm pretty sure I've landed on the solution. We got part of the way there with the Blade of Fire here. Scrutinize the suspicious few for fungal witch sign, unmask the agents of chaos, and set them alight. We have successfully identified what makes the members of the Coven stand out in the assistance encounters, but we did not fulfill the final requirement there, which I believe to be setting them on friggin' fire. So we're going to do that this time, ideally, with the flammable Greek fire grenades in tow. I don't think we have the runaway here, and I also don't remember where she was at all. There she is.
And new opportunities.
So just in case we need the help from her, I feel like I should go ahead and have them meet up over here at the Plotting Pony again. And I think we should send, let's maybe go with, I guess, the Flagellant here up to the Rangy Mutt to help them out with the defense there as well, since I don't think we're going to be making our way up there with the primary party. But we'll set out this way to meet up with the runaway.
The crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
And then otherwise, we'll just load up these guys with options to burn the witches. And hopefully that's going to sort itself out. I have started to kind of stockpile these items that we're getting from the coins, from what I remember, which we have a couple more here in the form of the Stalwart Stew.
The rigors of the road.
Seems like a very nice thing to have on hand. And then we've gotten some good provisions upgrades here as well. Of course, we got all these mastery points we want to try to utilize at some point.
Listen,
but no need for any of that kind of stuff with this group. We'll heal up the stagecoach here as well. It's all looking pretty goddamn good still. I think I just go ahead and give them the best possible meal and then be on our merry way. The fact that you can fatigue heal off a debuff resist with this Stalwart Stew is pretty crazy to me, man. I'm very happy we can take advantage of that. And I don't think we need much else beyond this, so let's go witch hunting, I suppose. Although I could also use... Well, no, hold on a second. We've got to have a way to reduce some fatigue on him, right? Something in here, or, I mean, I guess I could use a wax inoculant as well. No stitching kits either. Also, I'm curious where we're at with the relationships in this group. It looks like they could use a little bit of a boost in that regard. Maybe I want to grab some whiskey on top of all this other stuff.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I think we'll probably be good otherwise. Yeah, this is immediately concerning now that I recognize his fatigue and HP situation. I don't think we really have any kind of great combat items to use. Oh, right, yeah, we can use the physician here, duh. Man, I always forget about this. Well, there we go. Easy enough. Okay, and then let's go ahead and give them a little bit more whiskey. Let's boost you two a bit. One of these days, I'm going to go ahead and file yet another quality of life request for being able to assign multiple whiskey flasks at the same time, instead of this bit of tedium that I've grown a little tired of. Oh yeah, we have this too. Nice. I'll certainly help you out. Okay. And that is good. Yeah, we're good. Let's hit it. Unable to use those mastery points effectively here. And rewarded for our whiskey.
While the heart still beats,
hell yeah.
desire will never die.
Alright, finally back to it, man. Let's go hunt some witches. Throw them in the river and see if they sink.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Remains the suspicious few. It's our highest priority here, so we'll go ahead and ignore all of their requests and hit it. Oh, goodness! Wake up, everybody. It's witch hunting time. We're gonna get him first thing here, man. Easy peasy. Start strong in our return to the campaign.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Okay. Inspecting the pixels. Oh, it's so subtle. It's been so long still, too, man. I was very worried at this possibility that I wouldn't remember exactly what was the tell. All right, well, I do think we're safer just fighting everybody. Also, my suspicion is that this right here is cause for alarm. They've got, like, the little bit of stuff growing on their head, and then this one's got a little bit on their shoulder as well. Yeah, I'm thinking... let's not take the chance. He was right. Phenomenal. Okay. And now immediately, we'll hit him with this. And let's not assume that that's going to do it. I think it's a reasonable assumption that we must set them all alight. Okay, there we go. He's done it. All right, so hopefully I have met the criteria now. I suspect all we need to do at this point is just murder them. So let's make that happen. I hope. Oh, here we go.
Welcome back.
Judge Fudgy. That's a fun name. Thanks for the Prime. Welcome on in. Appreciate the resub. Thanks for the bear hugs for him. All right, so this just deals some damage, but there we go. There we go. Blade of Blight. Oh, okay. So you got to do it with the different kinds of DOT, I guess? But there we go. That's progress made. That feels good. Hey, Meth. Yeah, just getting started on the DD2 today. Just knocked out the crossword and the spelling bee again real quick. Hi, babe. Can I get a lot of bear hugs from my wife in chat? Love you. Sorry we didn't get to say goodbye. I had to take the puppy. And then the sidewalk was closed, and then I had to go all the way around because they were actually doing work today. Let's see. A little crush heal, maybe. Looking good. You got the absolution there, fella. That'll sort you out. Got a big burn on him, dude. Sheesh. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. Hermudgeon!
Welcome back.
And keep the bear hugs coming for Hermudgeon with the resubscription. Thanks for the tier 2 for 10 months. Welcome back in. I am being reminded very quickly of this team's potential. I'm liking it. It's no wonder we've been rocking them for so long. Alright, that regen's almost up. Let me go ahead and stress heal her one more time. Why not? Might as well. Give us another block plus or dodge plus, sure. Ain't nothing touching her. There she goes, sweet.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Okay, we have acquired the Blade of Blight. Scrutinize them and corrode the elements of occultism. Okay, so that's a much easier one for us to meet the requirements for with the grave robber in tow. Go ahead and slap that back on the Abomination here. And don't think we really need to change much else. I guess I could go ahead and throw this on her too, just as kind of a precaution. And let's get the laudanum on you to help us out a little bit with that. Actually, you know what? I think I might need the adrenaline tonic more. It's feeling like the man-at-arms is going to be pretty limited on his healing options, so let's make sure he's got at least a backup plan there. Need to try to get a couple more crush heals involved too, I think. Hey, Pawn. Yeah, now at least we know the order of operations here, so should be a much quicker process for what I assume is the 2 remaining ones. I'm guessing we're going to get a Blade of Bleed. A bleed? I'm sure they'll call it that. Normal combat, meanwhile, that's still a thing that can happen. Not just witch hunting. Oh, nice! What a fun little combo. The, what is it? I think it's the... What was causing these starting vulnerables? Whatever it was. Oh, it's the Daredevil, right, yeah. So if he resists that, he gets the effect from the stew that fatigue heals him for 5%. That's pretty sick. Alright, anyway. We got bleed on this team? Not really, I guess, so we'll probably have to look for another item to do that for us. But I suppose that does give me a reason to swap out this team again anyway. Oh! That... okay. Does that work? It's gone, but it didn't... Okay, I still have it. But I guess it works on other enemies as an insta-kill method, apparently, which is sick as hell, too. It's not just for the quest. You can use it as a valid combat item. I like that. I mean, obviously, in that particular instance, it wasn't all that beneficial, but... it might be an insta-kill on any blighted target that also might be reusable, which... holy shit. If that's the case. That's really good. We'll have to test it a couple more times. Let's see what the actual deal is. But if that's what's going to happen, that's very exciting. Let's go test this sucker on a boss, right? Yeah, let's go see if the Chirurgeon likes that idea.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gain.
Got an exemplar or two I'd like to Blight Dagger my way to victory on. Did you see you can burn the Librarian now? What a world. We got burning the Librarian before GTA 6. And Burning Stars burn, right? In the upcoming update. Really living in the future, man. There we go. Yet another mastery point I got nothing to do with. Aspirin's Burning Stars applies burn now. Even more reason to use the Aspirin path.
At least it should be.
Alright, let's go Suspicious Few again, see if we can knock out 2 of these in one go. Yeah, renaming memoried heroes, too. That's a nice little quality of life thing. I didn't expect that, but that's nice of them. And we got the Origin skins finally on the way, right? Not with this next update, but at least that's, like, coming soon. Trademark. Do. These guys are just boring now. Where's your captain, huh? He's the fun one. End of the month, if I recall correctly. Oh, damn, that's like tomorrow, basically. Not really, but effectively for me, anyway. Oh, nice. Oh, the 21st even. Really, damn, that's almost actually tomorrow. Either way, that's exciting. Yeah.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, I'll do a run just to do Origin skins, man. I'm pumped about those. Been waiting for those for a while. Once we wrap up this Kingdom campaign, too, I'm honestly pretty pumped to do a run that's just like, hey, let's play Darkest Dungeon 2 for fun, because we like the game.
A righteous action.
Not to be tortured endlessly by the hardest possible challenges. Maybe have a turn or two in the driver's seat, you know? Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. We could do some achievement hunting, too. I don't have that many left to get. Oh, never mind. I have 20 left to get. Holy cow. That's surprising. What do I have? Oh, we've got a lot of, like, weird kingdom-specific stuff. Hit the Antiquarian with a ragged coin purse. Have any hero use a Mandrake root and fail to stun him and fail to stun an enemy while also stunning yourself. That achievement's called Pure Skill. I like that a lot. Oh, right, yeah, I failed to update the Vitrine too. get that command done. Vitrine complete. Save. There we go. I thought the torture was the fun. Partially. But mostly for y'all. I want to have a little fun too, you know? I'm joking. This game is always fun except when it's not. I think any Darkest Dungeon player can identify with that. That's half the appeal anyway, right?
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
That's a bleed item, by the way. So we might not actually need to swap out anybody after all. Already have a way to get that final DOT applied. Which, again, might not actually be the case, but... got the option anyway. More mushroom people. Kill them. Murder them! Time to blight. Ooh. With no death armor there either. Although, holy cow, we are very exposed early on. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta clear some dodges, I guess. I think he's got the bleed equipped. No. Oh, he doesn't even have it unlocked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, anyway. Damn, that's a lot of bleed on or blight on him early, and that's unfortunate too. Let's see. This could be a transform, actually. I feel like I could use a little extra. Not even damage, more tanking up front, I guess. Once his taunt is gone, I might want him to take the brunt of things for a while. Get the blight. Thank you. Alright, hopefully that works out. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this too real quick just to be safe. Alright, we still got that on there. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Steady yourself.
Oh my goodness. They're going after him. Alright, one down at least, and then that should be the blade turned to blood. Excellent, alright, as we suspected. And I think we're past needing to worry about the damage now. Now that she's dead. Get yourself a quick little heal there, although the bolster is a little safer, certainly. He should be okay, especially with the taunt right there. And away you go. A little worried about you, buddy, but I believe. Man, they really deal some damage out here now. Holy shit.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That's why we brought those, I guess. God damn. I'm in business here. No, we don't have any bleeding abilities, but we can equip the Baer Claws, and we'll likely be able to find some additional bleeding combat items in the next inn here. Although I guess we are only stopping at a campsite, so it might just have to be the Baer Claw or the bear traps that we rely on ultimately. No, we're out of Baer Claws. I like that. +2. Well, in that case, what do you have? So all I got right now is this box of 12 starving, crazed weasels. I said, okay, I'll take that. Don't you get me started, man. Literally plot me down at any point in Albuquerque. City or song. I'll navigate you straight to the end. That is a guarantee. A guarantee. Oh, buddy. That's the pass turn heal. Staying on the cusp. Get you out of harm's way for a bit. She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that. Oh, we ate together. We bathed together. We even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married and we bought us a house and we had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. You get it. Happens to everybody. Well, that got us through it.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
If anything is amiss, spill their blood and their secrets. Massive stress heal. Oh, I didn't even notice the Amorous trigger there, huh? Yeah, bailed him out at the end, too. God damn. I was too busy Albuquerque-ing. Okay, we're gonna get this back on you, buddy. I think we'll throw the bear traps your way, and that is, I believe, all we have as far as bleed items go. I'm gonna throw this on her just to be safe. So we clearly need a backup option there. Oh boy. Had noted that a moment ago. Failed to actually do anything about it, obviously. I just realized I am rocking my Infernal Coach, aren't I? I think so. It looked like it.
A crackling fire and the company of friends. Blessings both. A renewal.
Vestal, Virginia! Bear hugs, please, for Vestal. Welcome back for the Prime. Thanks for 20 months. Appreciate it. Stranded. Abandoned by the roadside, families and refugees have found themselves without means of travel or egress from afflicted regions after a breakdown in talks between the Regency and Conveyance Guild. We don't drive if we don't get paid, spat Wagon Master Allred as he stormed from the mediation tent to a nearby tavern. Double assistance encounters. Yeah, we love that.
The enemy looks to test our mettle.
Honestly, the sieges are really not a big concern right now. We've got veteran defenders in the majority of the critical places, so I don't think we really need to sweat it all that much. I do still like the idea of meeting up with the runaway at the Plodding Pony, although that is also not one of our mastery-trained inns. Wonder if maybe we want her to meet up with us at the Miller House instead?
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
Bottom right was conscripts? Oh. Well. Maybe not so good. I thought for sure those were veterans. Whoopsie daisy. I need to go fix that. We do get underground access from the shallow grave, so we could actually get over there from heading to the north. If we go, boom, boom, boom. That'll get us there before the siege. So that seems like the likeliest solution there. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to spend in supplies to upgrade Miller House and the mastery points, although I guess that's also not that important with this group, unless I swap this group with this group, which we could do because we have veterans at the Rangy Mud. But I'm also pretty confident that we're going to be rocking this squad for the remainder of this campaign, because they're just so good, and maybe we just don't care about mastery points anymore. That might be the case, in which case, you can just chill. Yeah, I think that might be it. I'm still good to go to the Miller House because we can upgrade this for a provisioner as well and help us out that way, so let's do it.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of
Oh, wait a minute.
and madness.
Oh, right. I completely ignored this. Yeah, this is the physician place. But we should probably go ahead and put some veteran defenders here anyway. They've got absolutely nothing to defend them right now. Yeah, it still seems smart. Okay. And then I don't think we need to worry about food here. Whoa. What the hell happened, guys? Oh, I do need to put the Blade of Bleed on this guy, though. Oh, well, never mind. He's already got it. Sweet. Okay. Let's try this out. Excellent. There we go. I think I'll just go ahead and give him some slime mold here, too. Cool. Send it. Beautiful.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Away we go. To be this confident about a team without a healer feels weird. But it has been pretty impressive.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
All right. 3 of 3, I'm guessing, here on the blades. Now that we know what we're doing, it's been a pretty straightforward affair. Let's see if I'm still able to correctly identify. I don't think this was the tell. I think it was actually the warts on this guy's head. I think this is just part of, like, her outfit. This dude, this little bump here, I don't think is the tell. Although it might be. That does seem a little out of place. Maybe they're different? And maybe this is still the tell. Let's see. Let's test it. It is that. Okay. Good to know. Although ideally this is the last time we have to find that out. Alright, anyway. I'm sure it doesn't matter if we get more than the required DOT applied. Nice clenching claw stun there. Hell yeah. I don't think we need a guard here necessarily either. I think I'm going to be a little more careful with his HP if I can be. And let's get the bleed started. Excellent. Hey, there we go. The pot is blighted. Yeah, that's pretty odd, isn't it?
Early results are encouraging.
Witchbane. Nice. Can also be moved. Thanks for the regen, pal. Alrighty. Quick little stress heal. Stunned, basically dead. Might as well kill it. Hell yeah, dude. Complete domination this time around. Love to see it. Let's see if I can apply a combo somehow. I don't think I can, though. Yeah, let's just kill her. That'll do.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Anointed in blood, flame, and blight, the blade whispers of rain-soaked woods, of bats, of toads, and of spiders. The Coven Mother's familiar will be made to submit. There we go. Does not really tell me what to do, but I'm assuming something's gonna happen when we hit the next inn here. So let's just make our way to that, I guess. We'll see. I'm guessing the suspicious few still just remain because it's the same region. Yeah, I'm guessing something will pop up on the overworld view. I think we're good here, honestly. No, thank you. There's not a lot to be gained from many of these fights anymore. We're sitting on 29 mastery points and not really much to do with them, so I'll probably take the quick way as much as we can. Especially given this guy's fatigue level, I feel like I should probably avoid combat just to keep him alive. We'll see if we can speed through these guys. Suppose I can just use the bear trap now, too. There's not really much reason to hang on to it anymore. TE. All right, let's go with the defender now, too, so we can get a couple of block pluses stacked up onto him early. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Love the fully lit up Coven symbol in the corner. It does look pretty cool, yeah. Yet another one of those tiny things that the Darkest Dungeon art team just constantly knocks out of the park, and we might just take for granted sometimes, but I'm glad you're pointing it out, because, yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, might as well do that. And hiya.
A brilliant conclusion.
Hot damn. That's ideal. We're getting him the absolution anyway. And he might holy shit, dude. That's an insane reaction to being hit. Instead of being burned, he gains regen and responds with a block plus token. Bring it the fuck on, he says. That was fully unnecessary too, I guess. Whoops. Alright, lunging time. Oh, new Hades 2 update just dropped? Oh, shit. And my fool ass continuing to let that game cook instead of just enjoying it incrementally. I'm sticking to my guns, damn it. We are going to be eating pretty good when we get back to that, I'll say that much. Based on what I've seen update-wise. Alright, maybe get the bolster at the end of this. It's not really worth. Especially with him burning like that.
Application of violence yields morbid gains.
Yeah, I really just don't think I care that much about the inn supplies anymore either. I think we're all in on the final objective here. And now that I'm paying attention to my Infernal Coach again, I'm so pleased with it. I love that little flame trail it's got, too. That's so fun. I say no thank you. I will pay to have my way. Thank you very much. Alright. Show me that Coven boss. I think this team's more than prepared. We got a lot of good combat items we can utilize prior to any kind of final engagement here as well. Although I suspect there may be a step or two before that.
Come what may, we are safe within these walls.
Day 46.
An inn is under siege.
Huh. Surprisingly nothing, but okay. Let's get these veteran fighters here first of all.
That we may see this battle through to its haggard end.
Just make sure this place is going to be well defended. Yeah, we've got the physician to be able to fatigue heal here, which is quite nice. I think I'll go ahead and do that as well. Excellent. Same for you. Oh, we are low on baubles now, though. Alright. Maybe that's reason to take on a few more fights. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Plan accordingly.
Well, we can reduce the cost of those repairs at least.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Although that does only allow me to do one still. Oh boy, yeah, wow, I'm actually a lot lower on these than I thought I was.
Before the end.
I should consider taking a little bit more combat here. At any rate, I think we'll just do that.
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead.
I think we will give them the slime mold again here. Up, immediate dysentery. Oof. Good thing I can get rid of it.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
Okay. That'll have to do, I think. Guess that's all we're doing, so... Now... I'm a little concerned, obviously, having not gotten any kind of indication of what to do next.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Let's take a look at this description again, take a stretch break, and see if we can figure it out. The blade whispers of rain-soaked woods, of bats, of toads, and of spiders. That sounds like Creature Den. Spiders are in the Creature Den. Perhaps that's all I must do. And then use the Witchbane on them, I guess? That's my only lead, so... guess we'll try that. Oh yeah, we do have these as well, I forgot. And we can probably buy more food with this, can't we? More bundle of herbs. I think I'll buy these and go ahead and use a group of them here.
On the road to damnation.
Because we're stockpiling an awful lot of that stuff, not to mention we have so many of these wooden tokens still, and I feel like I might as well use them. Yeah. Read it again. Bats, toads, and of spiders, the Coven Mother's familiar will be made to submit. I don't think I acquired whatever information you wanted me to acquire with the reread there. Alright. Let's see what this yields. Oh, does Sprawl have creature dens?
Behold, the great cities of man. Ruined and aflame.
That might be a problem. I mean, I do need to head this way anyway, if we're going to defend these sieges. Need to find a way to get to the underground access again. I'll take more slime mold, I guess. Okay. Don't need trinkets. Do need more relics, though. Thank you. I don't think I need that Tangle Almanac, though. Honestly, I've forgotten what stagecoach gear we have. A lot of really good stuff. Yeah, not surprising. Okay. And resistance is not what we're looking for, so we'll try this again. Typical assistance encounters have returned. Okay. We might have some stagecoach repair, which we're going to desperately need, clearly. Alright, well, the fact that nothing else has happened in this region leads me to believe that we're maybe intended to do something else.
These folk have kept their honor. Have you?
We don't really need supplies. We do kind of need bread, actually. I'll take that. Wow. Jesus, y'all were feasting out here. This is your extra stuff? Well, that's taken care of, I guess. I played this game for so long, and only now I notice there's different types of assistance encounters. Oh, I promise you I'm right there with you. Yeah, I failed to notice that myself for a long time. So much for Desperate Few. Yeah, no kidding.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Well, alright. Y'all say so. Guess I do need to make some money. Wow, the bundle of herbs right away. Pretty sweet value, dude. Ooh, there's the value.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Gorgeous. Go ahead and stay stealth there for me. Let's go for the guard here. And we'll bolster right away. Come on up. It's more fun up front. Works for me. There's your guy. Gorgeous. Let's see. Just right for you, I think. That's 7 blight. God damn, dude. Oh! That's rough. Kept the crit at least. Yeah, the big heal. Alright, alright. Well, hey, there we go. Decent beast bile opportunity.
This is no time to falter.
I need to make that corpse ASAP. for something to heal off of. Oh man, that series of responses is remaining very satisfying. Big fan of our current equipment. Don't have the execution here, but we can certainly bring her down to death's door at least.
Well done.
To create a corpse pretty quickly here. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, she's got the regen too, though. That's awesome.
Excellent work.
There we go. God, man, yeah, those effects are outrageously beneficial. This guy's had full HP with a regen. In a fight like this is absurd. Slice him up. 26 damage. And there's the corpse to top her off in a minute. And on a quick little dodge plus there. Oh my god, he actually burned for once. Well, keep the attention there for now at least. He can do an absolution too, which is his problem basically addressed. She'll get the heal at the end here. Massive damage still coming out from the Highwayman too. Holy shit. Another burn sneaks in. Just the untouchable Highwayman now. With the execute on deck, in fact. If I maybe want to try to heal one more time, I don't think I'm going to though, so be it. There you go. Yeah, it's just remaining the constant issue with this squad is the fact that the man-at-arms almost always exits combat like 50% or less HP.
Emboldened.
But we found ways to fix it pretty quickly, so you just keep doing it.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
And wow, yeah, that's filled up real quick, hasn't it? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That'll do. And you might as well have some laudanum too, buddy. Still hanging on to some really solid combat items too. I'm feeling more than ready for whatever the game's got to throw our way at this point. Just waiting to see what that is. We'll take another look at the Witchbane and see if I can figure things out here.
A crackling fire in the company of friends.
Plus 40% region length in the tundra, which is thankfully not where we're headed. Also got ourselves a siege of the rangy mutt. Alright. Let's do it. A bit worried for this team. I'm fairly sure they're rocking their starting skills and setups still.
Hero can make the critical difference.
So we're going to have limited options as far as this one goes, but certainly do our best. Go for the big lady first. That is a lovely start. Taunt time. Flagellant does have some mastered skills at least, and apparently a couple of very good trinkets, so that's nice. Let me get the mark on you. Good stuff. Alright, a little less concerned now, certainly. Oh! I see. Shouldn't have said words. That's always my mistake. There we go. It's looking solid. Don't really need that just yet. Don't really want to waste that, though, so let's go ahead and help him out with an ounce. That's going to be a big swing.
Well done.
Excellent. We can take out the big one. That'll be pretty much a done deal here. That's not too bad. Oh, is this a... Okay, that's not a heal. Thank goodness. Pretty sure we're still harvesting here. We nearly got her. Don't want to do that. Might as well try. Excellent. Give this a try. Awesome. And fix him up.
calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Holy cow. Oh, boy. Alright, that's unsettling. Much less effect that time, at least. Oh, right, yeah. I'd forgotten. Yeah, better get rid of that.
Excellent work.
That's a problem I'd rather not deal with. Also, I can do this, I guess. Which sadly does not help a ton here. But I might as well do. You're just gonna have to shuffle, or are you? Ooh, that is aggressive, and it's a bad idea. So that's why I did it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Baer optimal back there, huh? Okay. How about a blind for you? Or maybe just need to go after this thing a little bit, but no, I think I like the blind more. Although I guess that makes the stratagem even less meaningful. Oh, this is very aggressive. And now that I got the strength token there, it does feel a little bit better. Definitely want to taunt here, too. I think we have the execute. No, we do not, but let's just take a little more damage anyway. Wow, yeah, that'll do it. And I think that's a done deal. I don't remember what happens when it's just the cauldron, but I guess we're about to find out. Might as well stab it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's what happens when it's just the cauldron. Holy shit. That could have gone a lot worse.
Who remains come morning? Who numbers among the fallen?
Thank goodness. Okay. Well. Heading to the Portly Prince still. We got an End the Feast available here as well if we're interested in that, along with some additional inn supplies, which is nice.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Anointed in blood, flame and blight. The blade whispers of rain-soaked woods. Oh. I see. We gotta go to the Tangle. Right. Which thankfully is gonna happen anyway. Because we're on our way to the underground access to get to the Mayor's Melody. Alright, cool. Well, in that case.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
We are on our friggin' way. Cool. Off we go. Hopefully a quick trip through the fetter here. Oh, Jesus. You gotta be like this, huh? This might actually be a bit of a problem. That's certainly gonna make me feel a little better. Yo, Math Lexus! Thank you for the 1,000 bits. That's very kind. Appreciate that. I really ought to be taking more of those dodge pluses. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Oh, but this is going to be for all the DOT. Oh, my God. Oh, but it doesn't actually kill them anymore, but it does apply some pretty sick debuffs. Damn, dude. Okay, okay. Cool. It's a neat little tool. Excellent. Alright, that's gonna hurt. And he's still dealing with the issue of the lack of healing here. Getting so damn close up front already, too, but we're gonna have to take one more shot. Boy. Let's see. Already dead. We got a pustule salve here. It's not really going to do a ton, unfortunately. I think that's better suited for Death's Door recovery than anything. That's so awesome. Okay, and then we can kill you. You are still in dire straits there, but I think we're going to want to do this. And then get you out of here. To allow for him to crush heal. That's not going to matter, but I guess I can't target the other one anyway, but I can flashing dagger it, which might get some DOT applied. There we go. Ooh, a lot of it. Nice.
Of violence yields morbid gain.
Apparently that one goes through block as well, which is a real bummer. boy. You know who else is in dire straits? Mark Knopfler. I can't know, but I have to assume that's a +2. I have no way of knowing. I have no way of finding this out. There's no way of accessing the information. But I will go for the +2 there anyway. Thank you, Dara. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm doing my best to keep things consistent out here. Speaking of which, I gotta get my ass back to doing the DD1 campaign. Which has begun uploading over on YouTube, by the way, if you missed it.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Now, there is a creature den here, but I'm pretty sure that's just not going to be the one we need to do. I also really just don't want to take the kill contract on. It just seems unnecessary.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Oh, but we got a good chance of having to deal with a repair battle here, unfortunately. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, let's... Come on, y'all. Ain't you had enough of those guys? Okay, assistance encounter. Bail us out. Double repair event, please. Otherwise, I think our repair battle's feeling more inevitable than likely.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
Been loving the faceless bear throwback. It's been retraining a muscle that has been needing some more exercise. That being the solo commentary brain.
An unexpected find.
Holy shit, dude. Steaks back on the menu, boys. And there it is. That inevitability. Yeah, somebody was lying about the state of affairs with these peasants, dude. They're doing pretty well food-wise. It's kind of a tough repair fight, too. Goddamn. Alright, let's try to get numbers.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Raise the stakes. +2. Gotta be. That's not great. Oh, wait, no, that is what we want, isn't it? Yeah. Keep you protected, pal. Let me get the defender as well. I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of the other thing, but sure. Maximum guard state. 2 past actions there is really unfortunate, too. 3 to 5 is not going to do a lot. Let's try the blight again here. That blight she's applying is pretty crazy. Pistol shot for 9 to 13. Understandable. Have a nice day. Enjoy the bleed in return. There's the combo. Alright, let's get a little HP back there, friend. Just kidding. You gotta repair the coach. Shit. Oh boy. Okay. Just getting a little regen still at least. Gonna try for one more blight there, I think.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Hit him with the laudanum up front, and then 9 to 13. Yeah, I gotta go for it again. Cool. Alright, shortly after Colorado legalized marijuana, a rancher accidentally let his herd graze through a cannabis field. The stakes have never been higher. Oh, boy. Well, starts packing up desk. It's been fun, everybody. I've had a nice long run as a streamer, but that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. That's the peak of comedy. In fact, I believe all comedians may want to consider just hanging up their hats at this point, as the medium will never be improved after now.
Malaise.
There's simply no reason to push on.
Steady.
Oh, please. Amorous! Clutch from the man-at-arms, dude. Holy shit. Relationships. Making some big plays for this group. The stress heal earlier and now keeping the grave robber off death's door. That's the power of love.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Even in a repair battle, dude. Hell yeah. Now just gotta see if we can find a way to get another combo on the boy. Get a nice little crush heal in there for you, pal. And a little respect on top of that. Okay. Get you out of there. Nice little daze on top of it. I bet we even have the damage here. Sure friggin' do, apart from the repair. God damn it. Yeah, weakened at least. Hell yeah. Respectful indeed. Little armor back, alright.
The timbers creak, the wheels groan, but we press on nonetheless.
Honestly, this creature den, not all that tempting either. I think we go on our merry way here. Given that this, I do not believe to be the correct creature den. Although, I suppose there is a chance that one of these rumors was looking for that too. Let's see what I suspect these are actually looking for. This looks like it is... Oh, Hollow Tree, heard the howling, got scared. This actually might be the Tangled Creature Den as well. And then, don't forget to look under the loose floorboard, always makes me think Academic Study. But the trees there make me think it also might be the Academic Study in the Tangle, so we might have a lot of reasons to go there.
Stands sturdier than it once was. But will it be enough?
Sono!
Welcome back.
Thanks for the 41 months with Prime. Welcome back in. Bear hugs, please. Appreciate it.
Under siege.
Okay. Everybody fucked up their knees, by the way, dudes. Stiff knees, weak knee coming off of that one. We are on our way over to the shallow grave.
The purchase price of expediency.
Very happy we have purchased the veterans for the Miller House now, although I think we will go ahead and send this group on that route. I think the color on the edges of the paper hints at where you need to go.
Let us hope for their safe arrival.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, a little green tinge at the end, huh? That's cool. Okay.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Boy, we remain out of baubles, don't we? That's kind of concerning. I like just going ahead and continuing to upgrade the mastery situation here, I think.
Lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
Which, of course, this group has still very little need of making adjustments there, although I could do this, I guess. I don't know why I haven't upgraded Duelist Advance either. In fact, yeah, I should upgrade all these skills. What am I doing? Put Beast Pile up there. Sitting on 30 mastery points and not have upgraded skills for this group. Feels real silly. Maybe even Stand Fast. Yeah, why haven't I considered using this yet? That's a good way to keep them alive. Flashing Daggers might as well upgrade. Absinthe we can upgrade as well. Let's see. Yeah, I could get a new Beast skill too. Jesus. Whole time this has been a thing. We'll do the Ichor. Although that's not a Beast skill, is it? Is it a Beast skill now? I don't think so. No, it's not. Got the Bile now. We'll get the Maul in there too. Oh, there we go. God damn, we had a lot of use for those after all. Cool, man. Now we can swap to Open Vein if we feel the need. Let's let him eat some actual decent food this time around. And what else?
Conventional fare,
More stew.
but fairly priced.
Magic Mushroom lowers the healing received of the party. More Death Cap Spores I might as well grab. And I think that'll have to do. Okay. Let me make sure they've actually got some good combat items here, though. Yeah, I think we're alright. Sounds good. Off to the Catacombs. let's hit it. And plead the slimes are merciful. Yeah, I think I'm undervaluing the magic mushroom there. Along with the mandrakes, which I probably should consider using a little bit more frequently.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
Let's try it. Stress isn't really doing that badly right now anyway.
Simple choice. At least it should be.
Alright, please. A little mercy in here. Hilarious. That's a pretty funny joke.
Faces of the damned, piled high and cloaked in malice.
Oh, hey, that kind of worked, didn't it? Oh, he gets his move still, despite being stunned. I'm guessing he's going to be stunned for his next round, though. Interesting.
Stupendous.
Well, hey, there's a solid start, too. Okay, and then tell you what. Let's get some big damage output going on here. Braggart taunt, too, sure. Let's see. Let me get the guard here. And I think we try to daze. Oh, he does have the stun on combo target, too. I gotta remember that. Or blight. Sweet. And slam, not... Oh, this dazes as well, right. Just forget about that. Yeah, he does still have the resistance going there, of course. Okay. Has Baer found the new mini-boss in Confessions? I don't think so. How new? How new is new? I feel like it'd have to be pretty new given our frequency of Confessions runs lately. Came with the Coven like a couple months ago? Oh my god. Well, that's exciting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Nice bleed there, cool. Another stun, yikes. This is going pretty well so far, though.
A breakthrough.
Especially with all the DOT that's landing here. Probably could have just pistol shot at that, I guess. It's got a specific condition to fulfill, so it takes a hot minute to see sometimes. Very interesting. That's fun. That's exciting.
Measured and steady.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll run into it eventually, right? Does it happen in only Confessions, or can it show up in Kingdoms as well? Let's go, buddy. Pistol shot's got a little more damage. There we go. I bet this has him done. Death's door, baby. Holy cow. Complete control here. Hoping I can get that absolution by the end of it, though. That's ideal. Maybe sneak in the transform absolution. There we go. There we go, fella. All right. That'll do. See ya. That was pretty easy. See ya. Thanks for the free mastery, buddy. Oh, no mastery points, but a heck of a lot of other stuff. Barristan's Head for the melee knockback and block tokens. Some playing cards, a whole bunch of supplies, some baubles that we desperately need. Definitely want to keep that I don't know if I necessarily want to have it equipped on anybody right now. I don't think we really need to. And I'm pretty sure I'm not using a lightning element. Yeah, other heroes might benefit from that more. I think we're pretty well equipped with our trinkets at the moment, though. Honestly, I need more baubles. I really should be taking a couple more fights at least, although maybe this isn't the place to do it, but here I go. That blight chance is pretty bad. I don't want to kill this thing, though, so let's just try to target them, I guess. Good team for these fights, honestly, given the availability of movement skills here to negate the effect of the slime. Mega riposte going on back there, goddamn. Can he slam from back here? He can. That's good news. Let's go for it. Didn't regen at least. I can corpse clear next round. Let's hope for the best there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get stand fast on instead of defender after this fight. Pretty sure we're going to get more value out of that. Love to have a corpse clear here, especially for the bonus relics. Let's see if this will do. Not quite, that's okay. Slam again. Thanks for the bleed there, buddy. I don't anticipate they're going to bring this one back, but maybe we'll get lucky. Did indeed. Clear the dodge, heal back up. Good to go. Pistol shot time. Hyper aggressive here. Still got the bad blight chance. Not really interested in that, though. Let's just go for it. Hey, nice. That'll do it. Well, goddamn do it, dude. Hell yeah. Easy slime fight, too. Beautiful.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Some more baubles and disengagement stratagem, which is very tempting, but I'm pretty sure not the kind of thing I'm interested in for the remainder of this one. And let's get rid of the bread, too. I think we got enough good food otherwise.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Had patience on repeat for the last few weeks and run up to the next album. Thank you, I appreciate that. May have heard this, but Brooks is 100% anime opening music, and you should get that. That sounds sick. Yeah, that would be a pretty dope outcome there, no doubt. I think that's my favorite song I've made.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Especially because I really kind of approach that song with a, like, pretty laissez-faire attitude. Like, it's a song about my shoes and just, like, whatever came to mind as I was writing it, basically. And it turned out pretty sick. Okay. Okay, buddy. Mr. Crypt Keeper. I'm done underestimating you. You get the bear lean immediately. Not to mention the transform to follow it up. Corpse clearing immediately. Gonna bolster this. This is looking pretty gnarly too. Which of your series for DD2 should I watch to get into it? Played a lot of DD1, but never touched this one. I mean, It seems like the obvious answer, but I do think you're probably best just going for like the, not the early access, but like just the initial DD2 series. Probably a good jumping off point. Phantom of the Jello looking ass also, yeah. Strong +2. There you go, pal. That's what we got him for. Ooh, very nice. All right. Absolutely phenomenal start to this one. Hard to ask for much more to go our way here. Get rid of one of his potential respawns. Make it 2. All by yourself now, huh, fella? Oh, not so confident anymore, are we? Things looking a little dire. You don't say. Oh, dude. This is magic. This is immediately going to put me into a false sense of security the next time we fight this guy. What was I worried about? It's simple. Easy, dude.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Give me them baubles. Ooh, Resentella too. Nice. Well, resupply that, I guess. And we're off. Oh, I did mention a desire to have a little sweet revenge here. Yeah, fuck it. We have the Witchbane now, though, which is arguably better for this. Don't have the other thing anymore, but do have that. Plus, I just re-equipped some Death Cap Spores. Beast Bile? Nah. Oof. She's got the heals at least. That shouldn't matter here. Nice disease resist. Oh yeah, she's gonna need to heal up a bit. Icky. Bit of the bleed there, that's nice. Grape shot again. Outstanding. Hey, I'll take that.
Cooperation is the key.
Alright. Luckily didn't miss that off the blind there either. Oh, jeez. -4 speed. That's a yikes. Be lucky on the blight that time. Should be mostly through this guy, I'd say. Oh, I totally forgot stand fast again. God damn it. Okay, you're pretty much dead, so let's just go ahead and start
Lethality writ large.
whittling away here as well. Let's get the pirouette so she can heal up a little bit more effectively here. And you don't really need much. We're going to keep applying combos for the chance of needing a crush heal up front as well.
The slow suffering begins.
This highwayman's tired of this place with all his crits. He's been going crazy, yeah. I've been enjoying it.
And effective.
You stay topped off, buddy. Probably don't need to corpse clear that. Let's keep getting DOTs going. Woo, baby. That'll do it. Bonus actions, hell yeah.
Have their solutions, even the big ones.
Ooh, that's our #1 target. You come right to the front, my friend. Just kidding, just go ahead and die. That'll make things a lot easier. See you later. No need for slime control this time either. That's nice. Heck of a start here, man. Away with you. Get 2 down early in the second round here. Ooh, hey, thanks for getting rid of the leprosy too. Appreciate that. He's a real swell fella, this chirurgeon. I don't know why he gets such a bad rep. There we go.
Hold fast. For who knows what
Fucking
lurks
strength
beyond.
crit off the ancient boss, dude. Oh my goodness. Make it 2. God damn. That thing is crazy. I think I go for the defender here too. Just to get him more tokens. There's the heal. Yeah. Alright, probably gotta lunge that guy if we can, although it's not looking likely. I should go ahead and do that as well, I think.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Getting there on this guy. I don't think we're gonna get it there before the crit goes off, sadly. Might mean a resolve check here, too.
Steady yourself.
Ooh, closing in. Okay. I don't think I want to waste a crit on an absolution for this. Especially because this generates a dodge plus there, too. Okay. Still pretty solid. Nice. Bolsters up as well. Yeah, that's not really going to do much. Let's go ahead and keep this in check. Gets rid of the weaken on her too, which is nice and might even allow us to kill this guy. Spreading it around.
Fight through the fatigue.
Oh, and I need to not move the highwayman here so I can allow him to use his other thing. Although he's probably going to just need an absolution here, but I think I would like to use the crit there as well. Oh, good. This guy's basically dead. Okay. Almost certainly more stress. He's getting pretty low.
Well done.
But he can crush heal here and be fine. Man, yeah, that crush heal's going crazy. Big fan of that. You bastard. Alright, come on, big lunge here. Nope, just kidding, she's pirouetted. He's going all in on his one guy, though, so that's nice for me, at least. And then he's also dead. That works especially well. Cool. That's another bolster, no doubt. Alright, we just casually turned the chirurgeon fight into a healing fight. No big deal. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I do gotta try to prevent ourselves from applying too much DOT to him, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. He'll die eventually anyway. Ouch. Okay, maybe she's gonna stress heal a little bit. Change my tune real quick. Jesus. Sorry, I don't like him bleeding, so we're just not going to allow for that. I'm sure that's a little upsetting, but... them's the breaks, fella. Just continual back and forth movement. Mostly just to disorient him. What's the fifth gym leader in like Pokemon Red Blue? I want to say Koga. It's the Koga approach. The Koga approach.
Accumulation.
Never actually damage your enemy, but just continually disorient them. Just really piss them off. I always dreaded that part of any Pokemon run.
But effective.
This goddamn Koga again. One of his moves is literally just called Flip the Bird. Doesn't do any damage, but it really upsets you. Physician's Guild Seal, along with the Bone Saw, which I cannot bring myself to get rid of that. That feels pretty foolish. So we'll hang on to that for now as well. I don't think I really need the Clarifying Poultice, honestly. I really should just start using the Risen Thelas here. Yeah, Guild Seal's pretty sick. Definitely a lot less useful, or a lot less significant when we're still sitting on like 20 mastery points, but I'll take it. Oh, this is bad news.
You must survive this onslaught short-handed.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay. Very displeased with this. Yet again, though, Highwayman going fucking nuts. This just pissed him off. God damn. Okay.
On to the next.
Works for me, man. Jesus Christ. Well, that's no bueno. Another bleed and return off that. I'll keep her alive. And give that a go, I guess. Honestly, this seems a little better, though. Especially with him having regen at the moment. Stay a little more aggressive here, I guess. Clear that corpse immediately. And some more relics. A little slime this time. Absolution's still pretty effective, so we'll take that before it gets worse. And no way to stress heal here, so... Or there is obviously a way to stress heal. In fact, that's probably the best play. Well, we're not as capable of corpse control, I guess. Good time for that, okay. It's probably another dodge plus. No, just speed this time, but he's going to get rid of these two anyway. Yikes. Alright. Boy, yeah, the slime is really starting to pile up over here. Thankfully not on the man-at-arms so far.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Okay, okay. Pretty good. That should be this one cleared out. I'm just a little worried about going after it just yet. Pretty sure that's a little bit better. That sucks. Okay, yeah. We have turn order here.
A simple variable. Easily resolved.
Solves that problem at least. Don't need to transform. Also can't anyway, so that works. And I guess we just do this again. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Killer. Okay. Actually healed off that. Lovely. This is going much better than I thought it would, too. Just keep up the approach, I guess. Man, we have got an insane setup on him. The amount of benefits I get from him being hit is outrageous. I am loving it. Let's go. Yet another crit from the Highwayman. And the repair battle, which ended up being a healing fight. Oh, wait, no, that's not a repair battle. Wait, it was, wasn't it? Was it? I'm pretty sure it was.
The timbers creak.
Yeah. I'm not used to repair battles giving us any kind of reward. That was weird. Okay, I'll take it. I think I swapped to stand fast. I did not, right? So I wanted to do, I think, this. Yeah. And I gotta get out of here. Yeah, no thank you. I've had quite enough of the Catacombs for today. Although we might have to deal with one more ambush in here as well. Bomb skills? Did I want to swap that at all? I guess I wanted to put Icar on, maybe? I don't really want to, though. I think I'm good with that Maul, too. Oh, wait, no, yeah, there we go. We can just have that equipped. That's right. Alright, be nice, 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 be nice. Yeah! Hooray. Just the siege is all.
aggressors will find neither spoils nor clemency.
Let's do it. Get rid of all them goddamn dodges early. Yeah, we gotta see if we can put the Witchbane to use. Trying to get some DOT out there. Oh, right, yeah, immediately, I guess. Ignores dodge as well, and stealth. I'm gonna fuck her up a little bit, I guess, and then let's do this. No ambushes in kingdoms. I keep forgetting. Although maybe I just wanted to pretend for drama. Let's go with that. Lying for content. The BaerTaffy story. Booyah! The dots are going crazy.
This is no time to falter.
Oh, and I really don't like that they ignore the block. Okay, that's the threshold met there. Nice. He's getting low again. Another one of these. I like that here. And give us a hi-ya, buddy. Terrific. Oh boy, yeah. An even larger burn. Don't like that one bit. Let's see, we got the execute maybe? I think it's only one, which means if I do this to her once, which would get rid of the crit sadly, but that would also allow us to kill her. Seems worth. Got the crit anyway. No need to target the corpse here. Like that quite a bit. Definitely need to get the self-heal up front. Probably need to go for the crush heal again on the man-at-arms. That sucks. Oh well, got the crit out of that at least, I guess. Witchbane going nuts here, dude. All fixed. And one more big crush heal. Hooray! Okay, I gotta remember not to let this thing explode on me this time, too. Which I assume will probably still happen even if we don't. Oh, well, okay, I guess it's just gonna happen then. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I don't think we got the damage here. Let's try at least, I guess. Vulnerable might change things, but the immobilization definitely does not allow for us to do it. Shit. Alright, well, I guess in that case, we'll just go ahead and try to mitigate the effects a little bit. That'll do. More goodies. Might be able to finally repair the coach.
Come what may, we are safe within these walls.
Alright. We're heading to the Tangle. Which is hopefully going to provide us with a creature den.
The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Grab some playing cards for this group as well. Yeah, let's see if we can bump up these relationships again. There we go. That's looking solid. Get him some good food again. I kind of want to use the Risen Thela here as well, but still kind of feel like I should hang on to it.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
We will spend the inn supplies to allow for the coach to be repaired more cheaply.
Tail, there can be no tooth.
There we go, finally. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these. Oh, these guys already have veterans. Okay, we're good. Off to the Tangle then, I think. Yeah, we're back to it right away, man. Let's go. Well, unless... yeah, no, they were already good. Alright. A little bear luck if we could. For a creature den here in the Tangle, which is what we suspect to be the necessary component for advancing our quest. Please, please, please.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
I did get it. Okay, I was a little worried seeing all the other nodes, but it did show up in the beginning. Good news. Maybe it's guaranteed. Either way, I'll take it. Hilariously, the Abomination, the one wielding the Witchbane, deciding not to take this fight. Here we go. I don't know if we need spiders either. It kind of feels like we did. Because it's the only thing that was mentioned. I suspect maybe after this first wave is complete, we'll run into some Coven enemies in the second phase. We'll see, though. Yeah, maybe it'll be like a third round or something, too. Could be. Alright, let me get the guard on you, buddy. That fatigue's still very concerning. And since you have the potential to just eat this up after I kill him, let's not go that route. Nice and tanky now with the stand fast. That's going to be nice. Stress heals off that too. Sheesh. Alright, there's one down. I could have fatigue healed at the end. In fact, I bet there were nightshade concoctions and things as well. I just kind of forgot, honestly, to check on that stuff. Would have been a good idea, though.
On to the next.
We'll have to pay more attention to that in the next in here. 'Cause, yeah, those fatigues do stack up pretty fast. Make sure she's nice and healthy. Yet another crit out of the highwayman, Jesus. So I think in this situation we... Ooh, especially with the stun there, yeah, we probably just want to try to set this up as best we can. Put us in the best position for advantages in the next round, although this is still worthwhile too, I suppose. And yeah, I better just take him out now.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Could have done a take aim there, but I think I'd rather get the bonus 2 actions. Oh, there we go. That's certainly looking like the right thing. Mother's Familiar, and how convenient. We have the Abomination right away. Mother's Ward as well. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we have to get through that 3 times before we can... Which means I don't want to kill it necessarily, so let's just try to...
An opportunity.
Get rid of its friends here. Fully stack up our taunts to make sure that this does not cause too many problems outside of the man-at-arms. Oh, it's stealthed up the spitter. Interesting. Okay. Well then. Guess we'll try for this guy.
Is directed.
Lethal feint there as well. Oh, it doesn't take any damage. Weird. Guess it's all about the Witchbane then. Oh, that's not going to be good, though. Okay, didn't stun at least. This apparently also doesn't give a damn about the taunt. Probably just targets whoever's got the Witchbane.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
So I think we just got to hit it with the Witchbane 4 times. So we're all about tanking this up here. Daze doesn't matter. Go again. Oh, cool. We actually got the effects of that time. That's nice. Can't target you, so there you go. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it cares about the taunt at all. Oh, bummer, man. Okay, then. We'll just take aim, I guess. Let you do your thing. Quit trying to stun me, goddammit. So much blight, Jesus. That's getting kind of concerning. Need to land a combo on something.
Steady yourself.
Oh, boy. Well, it worked out that time, at least. Okay, now it does not have that effect anymore, and we can damage it. Maybe we do just need to kill it? But I'm a little worried about that. I'd rather just keep trying to use the Witchbane on it. It'd feel pretty silly to get to this point and then realize you had to keep doing that. Burning on the bite. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, another crit. Alright, get another look at it here. Hopefully not stunned again. Yeah, the daze yet again, though. Ah, you are so low. Yikes. Need to get a combo somewhere. Okay, so this is just going to keep applying the debuffs, I guess.
A breakthrough.
So I suppose it's time to try to kill it now. Pretty sure it can still crush. Yeah, we're good. I don't think it matters who kills it.
Lethality writ large.
Alright, hopefully that worked.
Greater threats await those
Nice.
who dare.
Mother's Familiar. Take this horror to the stables and make it submit by salt or by sword. To the stables? Meaning possibly a place with a fully upgraded stagecoach area? Or is it just going to be any inn? I guess we'll find out.
Liberation is exhausted. Trust your instincts.
Well, there we go. We got our slot available on the Abomination again. That feels good. I guess we could also give him Bonesaw. Neat. That'll do. Alright, no need for the Chirurgeon's table again here, clearly. Oh, I also don't need that. Yeah, more than enough decent food to not hang onto the slime mold at this point. Alright, tell me we got an easy path out of here. I think we've had more than enough.
Everywhere, in all
Ooh.
directions, destruction has claimed dominion.
That was one of our rumors. It wasn't the academic study, it was the Watchtower, which provided us with Standard of the Ninth. That's pretty terrific. I think I'd prefer that over the Clenching Claws. Yeah. That's awesome. One of the other values of those is remove positive token to attacker when hit. Gains weakness when crit, which is a fine trade-off in my mind. We know we got safe routes going this way too, so we can avoid this combat. We'll be in good shape. And then hopefully we can manage to do some fatigue healing when we get to the next inn here.
Slow, vacant, and resigned.
There we go.
The Lost Battalion shambles on.
Bonesaw's only usable in rank 1. Yeah, mostly keeping it for the skull cap value, though. Applies the bleeds on crit with it equipped. I don't think I'm actually ever going to end up using it. Pretend to be worried about an ambush again. Oh boy, oh god, oh jeez, oh no, oh god! No thank you. How many relics we got now? Yeah, we got a decent amount. We can repair the coach again. Nice. Nah, I think it's a pretty healthy venting going on today, PK. Kingdoms campaign's going pretty good here, too. We've resumed successfully and managed to keep the progress coming. Sieges haven't been too much of an issue. I'm feeling pretty solid here.
These leering aggressors will find neither spoils nor clemency.
Red Hook's coding in an ambush for you right now. Hard to rule it out, right? You never know. Alright. Gotta keep in mind Standfast isn't going to be extremely helpful against this group. Holy cow, that was a lot of stress right away, too. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a bolster, obviously. Get the guard on him as well. More weaken for you, buddy. That's more like it.
Stupendous.
The dots are going crazy, dude. Very Very weak in the back already. No DOT for him either. That's nice. We get the block up front with still a ton of stress, unfortunately. Oh, man. Well, we've worked for a while to try to prevent it, but this might finally be the resolve check up front. Let's see. We've got... I don't think we want to transform because of the stress. Let's just try to get the kill there, and that's also going to be a combo opportunity for him to heal up a little bit if he can get the blind to cooperate. There we go. Alright, that's one down at least. There we go. Blight started in the back. No luck. Okay, we've got another chance to go for the crit there, which of course is going to just restore the lethal feint crit. Another combo ready to go.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Good stuff. And bolster's back, but we kind of need the healing more, which has been insanely helpful. Oh, you get a regen from that? That's kind of weird. Man. Not going to be able to heal off the Absolution with this thing in play, too, so... I'll figure something else out there. Let's maybe consider the Grape Shot to get rid of that.
Well done.
Come near to it, at least. It's going to be a double mush situation, isn't it? That's no fun.
Excellent work.
Boy, yeah, this is problematic. I think I need a bolster just to get the block plus up, even though it's probably not going to be enough to keep him out of harm's way completely here. Let me get rid of this just so it doesn't cause any more issues, I guess. Pistol shot maybe has the damage. Does indeed. Yet another crit from the Highwayman. Good lord. And now you can heal up. We'll crush heal after this, which means I guess we're pleading for a target, and that did not happen. Oh, God. Please. No! That's a devastating loss. Oh, no. Not that man-at-arms, dude. Oh, God. He was such a critical component to our success. Oh, that is devastating.
This is no time to falter.
Holy cow.
All problems have their solutions.
Oh, boy.
Even the big ones.
That's going to require some work.
Humbled by exposure and neglect, this ramshackle inn is a welcome sight, nevertheless.
We're at day 52, huh? Jeez. The end beckons, though. Defeat the boss to save the kingdom. Gotta get back up to the rangy mutt first. Which is, a ways away. Well, at least we can go pick up the Vestal here, which does seem like a pretty appropriate inclusion now, but also not a great front rank character. Well, alright. Here's what we'll do. Making your way over... Oh, wait, no, actually, you don't want to do that at all.
Let us hope for their safe arrival.
We can purchase veteran flares here. At the very least. So let's do that.
Tend the fires, that we may see this battle through to its haggard end.
More stew as well, nice. And nightshade concoction, that's good. We'll get 2 of these. Repair the coach.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
There we go. Tortured familiar. The thing twitches and squeals, revealing the Coven Mother's hideout. Apparently you don't actually need this to be on the coach, which is nice.
A new dawn, a new disaster.
Alright, so we're returning to the shallow grave to add the Vestal to the mix.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Okay, okay. As we'll do that as well. Let's start giving them the good stuff. Well, actually, let's wait on that until we've got a full party again. Nightshade concoction for the Abomination. Don't need to worry about the standard of the 9th anymore, I guess. Risk of not having a healer in the party. Yep, we were running that for a while. We're getting away with it pretty well, but all it takes is a little slip. Yeah, this is immediately looking pretty concerning here.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Oh boy. Let's cross our fingers, I guess. We'll avoid all the combat in here.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Oh, god damn. And it's pretty clear how we're going to do that, although that's not a great start. Wow. Bye. No, thank you. No, not at all interested in that, I'm afraid. You'll have to peddle your wares elsewhere. Fresh out of fucks to give for that sort of fight. Tell me we've got a safe road. Alright, that'll do, I guess. There's at least a pretty clear, quick path out. And yeah, we're gonna be best friends with the retreat button. Up until we can put together proper roster again. Still not really interested in the slime mold anymore. Does anyone know for sure, do you have to have the pet equipped, or can you just have it in the inventory? Because I'm a little worried I'm going to have to create another stop on the route. You need it equipped, okay. Oh, in that case... Well, I guess we don't necessarily need another stop on the route, we just need to go... Or we need to have enough in supplies to add the ability to equip the pet somewhere, which I'm pretty sure we have covered, so I don't need to worry about it. I don't think I need the apples and cheese anymore, honestly.
Slow, vacant, and resigned.
Oh, you assholes.
The lost battalion shambles on.
Yeah, Jesus, these are not fights we should be taking. Get me out of here. Bye-bye. Thank you, retreat button. Ah. Get me gone. Alright, well. By virtue of pure cowardice, we've escaped at least one region here. No need to, summon those veterans yet. Speaking of which, I probably ought to go ahead and throw this on him right now. Right, yeah, it's in tier 1, so I think we're good to go. We can probably just do it right now, in fact. Although I probably want to wait until we get right before the boss to do it.
We are safe within these walls.
Just because the, Oh, cool. On entering death's door, you have a 33% chance to heal completely. God damn. That's a nice advantage.
Once more, destruction's boot upon our throat.
Alright, off to the camp we go. We're gonna go ahead and have this entire group meet us up at the rangy mud.
Alone in hostile territory. Let us hope for their safe arrival.
Just so we have a bunch of options when we get there. And let's throw the Vestal in the mix real quick. Hey, Hyper.
Expertise and experience. This one will serve.
Who apparently also has got their full gamut of upgrades, which is sick. Alright, cool. And I'm assuming also has all the right skills set up. Yes, indeed. And has some pretty dope gear. Cool. Alright, then. I don't know about reverberating readout for you. I think maybe you're a little more interested in a sodden sweater. I'll give this to you, buddy. Well, actually, I guess you are getting the full skull cap value now, huh? I don't know if he's going to stick around the long haul, though. Although I'm pretty sure we'll swap out either Shira or Luz for another front-rank
Spend
party
what you
member.
can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Might as well bump this up a little bit if we can. Go repair the coach again.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Okie dokie. Keep it going. Once more, embrace sheer cowardice. Full-on sprint through the tangle. Run, run, run away.
War. Rewards only resignation.
Take a chance on safe routes here, maybe. Unfortunate. Lots of resistance encounters in this one. Jesus Christ, yeah, dude. No, thank you. No, thank you on these fights. It's not just that they're hitting us with constant battles, that the battles that we're fighting are very scary. Not at all interested. Stress is starting to pile up a little bit as a result of this as well. Gotta keep that in mind in our next composition here, too. Need some kind of stress healing option, ideally. Chthonian Hater. Cool. Probably not gonna matter, but whatever.
You will fight so that others may flee.
Yeah, I think we're done stockpiling advantages at this point. I'm pretty sure we're gonna obliterate whatever final boss is waiting for us here.
So, vacant and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
I do need to check what this is, don't I? Yeah, some hemorrhoids. -1 swift horse travel distance. That's kind of funny. Well, good thing that's not really going to be a factor anymore, I guess. Wonder when she got that. Alright, please ignore. Thank you. Goodbye. I'll spend all the relics, dude. Although, come to think of it, I guess I might have been better off just taking the combat and then trying to retreat instead of wasting all of our money that way, but... eh. No big deal. Like I said, we're pretty much good to go already anyway. Not a lot we need. I think we're going to have to swap out the majority of our team here, actually. If only to rid us of the stress issues.
Sleep beneath the sinister moon.
Additional location scouting certainly nice. Oh yeah, I'd knock out a veteran defense here as well. Although at this point I honestly could just sacrifice the inn. Wouldn't really matter.
Stands ready, trained and armed for a fight.
We ain't about to just give up on them. Obviously. We'll do our best here. So I guess instead of trying to clear these dodges, I might be better off trying to get the cauldron one layer lower here. These guys are usually better off doing this. There you go. Losing the innat's fatigue on everyone. Oh, well, in that case, probably ought not do that. Ooh, boy, yeah, there's the block plus gone. Holy shit. Try to stay alive there for me, friend. Apparently can't target anything because of the stealth here either. God damn it. That stinks. This should clear it now. There we go. Oh, the dodges, too. Jesus. Oh, and there's another threshold ready to go. Mm-hmm. Not too bad. Okay. Pretty big burn, though. Yikes. let's see. Pretty sure I want to do this still. Yes, indeed. Still working on that primarily. Didn't meet the threshold, sadly. I go for the daze again there to get the stun, potentially. And kill it. Baer optimal on the cauldron, yikes. That's a shame. Okay, now I think we go for the snapshot. That position shifted back. I think I'm going to go for the stun here again. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to be able to get it this time, I guess, so let's do this. Win last time for sure. There we go, dude, okay. Block plus for the win. Another big stun there, okay, there we go. Gotta heal that for sure. Now I think we can probably go for another stun try. Oh, right, yeah, this one's got the resistance. Damn, that was stupid. Okay, definitely want to top them both off up front. Yeah, I guess I'll go for that. And now we go a little more defensive maybe, although we were already guarded there, so I'll tell you what, let's just be the opposite. Fully aggressive. Fine with me. That's gonna hurt a lot, though. Sure. So close. So close. Come on, group. Come on, gang. You got this. Stay alive. That's all we gotta do. Just stay alive. Excellent. Oh, boy. All right. All right. It does work, I think. Lost one comrade, but they've defended successfully. Excellent. Okay.
Is under siege.
Well, if we go to the rangy mud. Let's do it. Well, first let's give him some food, I guess. Yeah, we'll eat the stew twice to end this. Just to give him the best possible chance of making it there. Alright, one more time, y'all. Through the fetter. We got this. What's the crit rate on Kerf, and why is it infinitely higher than the supposed 10% it is?
And abhorrent.
That's been wrecking me, yeah, no doubt. Never been more scared of a four-letter word.
At last.
I think the coach is going to be in fairly rough shape by the time we're on our way to the final boss, but it might not matter, honestly. I doubt that's going to be much of a factor in the final route. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Although at this point, yeah, I'm starting to feel like maybe it's a little bit more important to prioritize keeping the relationships in decent shape, too, especially because of our lack of relics at this point. We have a lot of Risen Thella, though, so that's going to help, too. I don't know if it's going to help enough. I am looking forward to that, yeah, the scaling benefits from the amount of wheels and armor you have, which I feel honestly probably should have been the case from the beginning. I remember feeling like that, how there's literally no difference between 2 and 1 armor in the current state of things. I don't need food. I don't need to waste money either, though. Let's just take the torchlight, I guess. Good enough. Another road battle. Get the cage creature here for potentially some more good combat items as well. We might be capped out on those, too, though. I don't know how many more slots we've got for combat items for the end game. Sorry, fellas. Not interested. I'll be seeing you next time. Might have been one of the very few I might have actually wanted to take on, but meh. Rather make it easy on myself. Yeah, diving into Nitro after this. After ideally a successful conclusion here to the Coven campaign. We'll try our luck at that. It should be fragments if I remember right. Or pustule salves, that works too.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Although, again, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to need that many of those. Well, apparently we can equip those on her too, right? Getting lucky on the 10% negative quirk rolls on all those retreats, Baer. Suppose so, huh? Getting lucky on the retreats themselves, really. It's called a Nitrogen Omega. Okay, we're going to dive into that. It's a sponsored segment after our Kingdoms campaign here.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Double combat routes in the tundra. Oh, right, yeah, we got to equip the thing.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
There we go. That's going to allow us to equip a pet right here. Very nice.
Shored up against incursion. For tonight, at least.
There we go. Oh, that's the trophy. I'm dumb. Not the
An
pet.
accomplishment worth remembering.
There we go. Who wants to be our tortured familiar? For the final go. Quick pick me. If you'd like to be chosen. PICKME in the chat. Moobot'll choose a name real quick for our final draw of the Kingdoms campaign.
Who remains come morning? Who numbers among the fallen?
Let's see. We've got... Alright, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and put our team together. I think I like keeping the Vestal in here. I'm pretty sure we're going to need the Bounty Hunter in the front rank.
Rested, energized. A new ally for the Outriders.
I think I like the Flagellant to go along with that as well. In fact, maybe he's swapped their positions. Let's put you here, you
Expertise
here.
And experience. This one will serve.
And maybe the Jester to finish off that team. That feels pretty solid. Oh, right, yeah, we got to take off the trinkets for those guys.
Relief for those taxed by the hardships of our campaign.
There you go, buddy. Although Flagellant, yeah, he's got some good stuff, but I think I've got much better options here. Reverberating Redoubt is probably the way to go up front, and then... Clenching Claws isn't as good. I'd like Ancient Bust, I think, a little bit more. You have got some very fun options here. Some serious knockback potential in Bearson's head now. Oh, we got a lot of disease with this group, though. That sucks. Okay, we're going to swap you for you and get the trinkets off you, buddy. Boom and boom. Let's say goodbye to these guys. That looks like the way to go here, or maybe here. I like the apron on him. And Vestal, I believe, already has some pretty good stuff. Yeah, so we're good to go there. Let's get him the stew. Taking a look at their relationships, they clearly need some more work there as well. We don't have a lot of inn supplies left to spend on Provisioner, but I think I'll go ahead and get the additional stuff.
Supply lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
Let's get some pipeweed, nightshade concoction, and a whiskey flask. And then the Wainwright is no good to us anymore. Alright, so Fatigue Heal is on the Vestal. We've got neutral across the board for the most part. Let me see if I can get up to maybe positive between these two guys. Like the pipeweed for them. Oh, these buffs don't stack, right. So we want to mostly just do this on every pair, I guess. Would be the ideal utilization of it, I suppose. That makes sense to me. I don't think we can spend the mastery here either, unfortunately.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Yeah, we don't have the unlocks for that. But they already have pretty good skills at least, so that's okay. It's just the Jester mostly is suffering. Does make me wish I'd fought for a few more inn supplies, I suppose, but whatever. We got the bundle of herbs for this group here as well. We've got the armor repair kit. We've got a pain box. Signature collection, which I guess isn't going to matter. Precious collection for the leper, who I think is dead. Crits on crits. Okay. Who is indeed our tortured soul? Rigged. That's Jax. Welcome our tortured familiar, Jaxum. Okie dokie. Let me get a little bear hero in there. If you believe. We're obviously a little bit more limited with this group. But we'll give him a shot. We'll see how it goes. Off to the final battle. Let's do it.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Weird off-center icon in that one. That was bizarre. Yeah, I was going to say, I suspect this isn't the kind of fight we're going to be able to run away from. Alright, Flagellant. Typical hard carry for you today, pal. Let's see what you can do for us here. Try to keep us topped off across the board as well. Line's already coming in hot. Let's see, I think I do this on you. I don't know why I've got the packet assault equipped, by the way. That's obviously not going to do a lot of good for me. I want to be aggressive. And that's what I get. Alright, that's probably a taunt as well. Gotta remember to get their decent combat items equipped for the next fight here before I move on. It's a wasted opportunity. Look at all this regen, holy shit. Okay, that's acid rain time, no doubt. It's a nice blight there.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Another giant chunk of damage that barely matters. And try that. Pretty good. Alright, go for another one of those, buddy. That's more like it. Ooh, no luck with the blind. A little return damage, though. And the regens keep on cooking. And we threw all her goddamn negative tokens. Let's go for the consecration up front, too, sure. Seems good. We're still harvesting all day here, I'd say.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
So we get the numbers anyway. He's still more than healthy. Let's finish this thing off, too. Why not? Nice shot there, buddy. Boy, yeah, we've hardly even felt this so far. Flagellant once again looking like a fucking monster. And we'll heal to full off of the pain. God damn. That's fantastic. No blind that time. We've probably got him killed anyway, though. There we go. I like the mark here, too.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Picking up right where the Highwayman left off with the crits so far, dude. Jesus. I think this team's going to be just fine. Off they go. Alright, let's get those combat items equipped. I don't think we're going to need to worry about assault stratagem here, so let's just use all these pustule salves. Oh, I forgot to take the combat items off our other group, dude. Oh, no. That sucks. Oh, I totally spaced that. I did at least get the salves on her, so that's nice. But man, that's a bummer otherwise. We do still have fragments and a deathcap spore at least. And then 4 salves, so that's pretty solid. That's close to what I would have used anyway. Turn around and go back to the inn, I guess. Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, keep on taunting, buddy. Oh, I think he got a fatigue heal out of that, didn't he? Or he tried to, anyway. Didn't really need it, but I'll take it.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Definitely a tougher team this time. That's a hell of a way to get things started. And I think we keep harvesting here, although it's a bit of a waste of a vulnerable token. I think I'd rather just go ahead and let the bounty hunter get as much damage as possible with this. Speaking of which, that ought to be pretty good. Knockback as well. Which might have been worse for us, actually. I think this one likes to be in the front, yeah, so that might have been a problem, unfortunately. So let's fix it. Try anyway. Acid rain time. Oof. Bomber still full heals, though. I think we consecrate up front again. Get a max damage judgment coming off of that, which should be very effective against the Dedicant. Not a problem. 2 HP at a time, we take him down. Harvest. That's probably manageable as well. I should do that next turn. Execution here, do not have it. So that seems beneficial. Acid rain should do the job. Oh, right, yeah, yet another one of those.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
There's the bleed, beautiful. Yeah, it should be a very strong judgment in the back now. No sweat. Oh, come on. No burn either. Damn, that sucks. And Jester all of a sudden locked down to rank 2. That's no fun. That's the target, actually, not this guy. I know he looks so squishy, but I promise you got a lot more malleability here.
Malaise, measured and steady.
He'll do his best to keep himself in decent shape. And speaking of which,
Breakthrough.
that'll help. Goddamn. Now the stealth, though. God damn it. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Hey. Use case again. I forgot that we kind of were doing that for a while here, weren't we? Letting illumination be a thing. Alright, now I do need to try to get to stress heal territory again, which might actually help us out with that. Or not, okay. Can't heal here. I can endure, I guess, but I don't think I necessarily need to do that. I like the blight there anyway. And we can also do this one. And that'll be a harvest. And I believe that's both dead. Wow. That worked out. Killer.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gain.
Baer rolled a victory, question mark? I guess. Starting to feel like it. Let's go with the Death Cap Spore and then double pustule. Yeah, it works for me, man. Let's do it. We've made it. An appropriate level of cackling as we arrive. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. Super Spider. Mother Spitter up front.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Okay, okay. Mother of
Observe the
Threads.
subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Yet another phenomenal and upsetting Darkest Dungeon enemy with a little spider buddy. I like that one. He's cute. I'm normally not even one for spiders, but that I don't know, he just looks adorable. He's fun. I like the way it's crawling around the hand like that. All right, taunt time. Yeah, let's see. How do we get started here? How's the DOT resist looking? Not great. I do kind of want to hang on to that, though, so let's maybe try clearing out the dodges and maybe get lucky on a blind up front. There we go. Nice. I like Consecration to begin with here just to keep us safe. Especially given the likelihood of a lot of DOT up front, although I guess he does have pretty good blight resist by default. Atropos. Interesting. And then burn off that is nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of the dodge with the mark that way. That's pretty effective.
Weakens and wanes.
Ariadne's Thread does massive crit damage with the daze and stress. Yikes. Do not like that one. Oh boy. Oh, the stun from that too. Jesus Christ.
Hold fast.
Wow.
Knows what lurks in the beyond.
Added some fatigue on the Jester with that one too. Holy shit, dude. Alright, well with the knockback there, hopefully it's done a little bit to help us out. Boy, this thing is not messing around, huh? Holy shit.
Extinguished at last.
Okay, well let's try to kill you, I guess. Boy, that's unlucky. I gotta kill this thing. There we go. Okay, maybe an encore here. I don't know how much good it really does, though. Certainly wish I had an upgraded Razor's Wit. Flashbang. They don't have very many debuff resists, but also the Flashbang without upgrade is not that effective. Ace combo is nice. Burn again? Not that time. The daze and stress. I'm guessing that's not the last we've seen of that enemy. And I'm also guessing we got some resolve checks on the way here. Brings a mushroom into the mix. Increases damage and enables pull and knockback effects on skills. That seems problematic. This thing can be blighted, but I think I should get the taunt back up. We still have regen there. She is dazed, though, so I think I should be safe with this. Although, ooh, we can't heal right. Shit. I guess I gotta kill you then, but that's easier said than done. I wonder if the regen works with this thing in play. Well, I guess Toxic's gonna be the play here. It's got regen now, too. Man. Hey! Rizenthella! There we go. Now we just see if he stays alive, I guess. Well, we'll get another check there. Let's go! Rizenthella, baby! Alright. Very fortunate. Can I move this? I can. That'll probably make it a lot easier to get rid of. And yeah, the regen doesn't work either. Shit. Alright. Yeah, no heal off the Resolute either because of the mushroom, I guess. So we gotta get rid of this thing now. Do not want to deal with you anymore. We can salve you. Go ahead and reset the taunt up front. I think we like the mark again here. Regen's gone. Boy, she likes using that skill, huh?
Test of all.
Have to be a past turn heal. That seems safest.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
So much damage, Jesus Christ. Knockback with an immobilize too there, unfortunately. Can still do this for 31 damage though, holy shit.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
That'll fucking work, okay. And then let's try these now. Very fortunate. Okay. Let's see. I think we got a encore for... No, he's going to pass turn heal anyway, I guess. That doesn't really matter. That's a waste, though, so... Well, he's going to be weakened anyway. I kind of feel like maybe I encore the Flagellant to move forward. Yeah. And then you've got a salve.
Fellowship forged through toil.
We will consecrate him again. Flashbang doesn't do much. Good enough, okay. Get the blight off the toxic there. That's pretty great. Yet again with the Fate's Measure. 3 for 3 Resolute? Damn, okay. No negative quirk at least. That's not too bad. Back to the spider. That's fine. We're really piling up the blight back there too. That's working out pretty well. Keep the taunt up front. We'll salve you now, buddy. Regen seems pretty good here too. Come on, man. Okay. It is DOT to get him down to death's door, sadly. Oh, Jesus. Come on, dude. I think we're out of Pustule Salve again as well. Still got a ton of blight there. This is obviously a very valuable skill to use here, but I think I'd rather just try to go all in on the mother now. I don't know, I can't ignore that value. It's so good. Try this again. Got the blight at least, that's something. Harvest is not as good here. I like the blind chance on her again. Might stop the Death's Door check on the flagellant up front. That's big. Wow. Nice shot there too with the knockback. Okay. And we heal. For 53. God damn.
Steady yourself.
Fair enough. Okay. We're so close. I think we're in there, dude. Let's go. Just the spider left. As suspected. GG. That's a tough fight, man. I like that final boss. Awesome. Victory! Survived the last stand in the Coven campaign. I like that final pose for this group as well. That's fun. Good stuff, man. Well, again, apologies for putting off this conclusion for so long. We're glad we finally got it done. And if you enjoyed this Coven campaign, you want to see more Kingdoms content, let me know with a like on the video if you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy. Thanks for the support, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.